There are certain truths about modern filmmaking that we just can't deny anymore. 1. Nostalgia is a currency now. 2. If it worked once, studios will try to work it again. And 3. Remakes are rarely ever as good as the originals. So when Edgar Wright, the guy known for quirky fast cut comedies, was announced to direct a remake of The Running Man, you already knew this was going to be interesting. And based on what we've seen and heard so far, it kind of confirms everything we were afraid of, and a few things we didn't expect. To be blunt, the early look at this project suggests it's a chaotic mess, a shiny, expensive, highly produced mess, but still a mess. It's the kind of thing that looks polished on the outside, but might be lacking where it really counts. Think of it like a sports car with a great paint job, but no engine under the hood. It's got flash and flare, but not much drive. The story is set in a future where America is broken down into a paranoid, media-obsessed nightmare. People watch others get hunted for sport on live television, and the main character, played by Glenn Powell, signs up for this madness to help his sick kid. That's supposed to be the emotional pull, but honestly, it doesn't feel like the movie leans into that emotion all that much. The promotion seems more interested in how cool everything looks than how it feels. The heart of the narrative, this desperate father sacrificing everything, is kind of brushed aside in favor of stylized action and big moments. And sure, it does look stylish. There's a lot of visual flair and energy. The shots we've seen are full of neon lights, flashy costumes, and high-speed action. You can definitely feel Edgar Wright's fingerprints all over this thing. He's known for that tight editing and energetic music cues, and those elements are everywhere here. But all that flash can't always hide a lack of clarity. It's like wrapping a gift with gold foil and then opening the box to find a pair of socks. Functional, but disappointing. One of the most confusing things is the tone. It is unclear what the movie wants to be. Is it a serious critique of society like the book? Is it a wild action ride like the original 80s film? Or is it trying to poke fun at everything while also expecting you to take it seriously? Right now, it feels like the movie is trying to do all of that at once, and it's not clear, and if it will stick. It's throwing every single thing at the wall and hoping something resonates. Reactions from the public have been mixed. There's a group that's excited because it is supposedly closer to the original novel. That's something fans have wanted for a long time. But then there are other people scratching their heads, wondering why it feels like a mashup of different styles and moods. Some folks think it is trying too hard to be everything at once. You get the sense it is trying to please too many people and ends up satisfying nobody. Now let's talk the cast. Glenn Powell's got charm and presence, sure, but does he feel like a guy who's been pushed to the edge and is fighting for his child's life? That's still up for debate. Then you've got Mikhail Cera playing a rebel type character who does not exactly scream underground resistant leader. Coleman Domingo brings strong energy, but even his scenes feel like they are cut from a different genre entirely. The cast is interesting, but they feel like they're in different movies. The marketing claims this version dives deeper into the world building. Supposedly, we'll get to see more of the corrupt system and the underground resistance. But so far, the promotional material only hints at these ideas. It talks about serious themes like power, control and class struggle, but it doesn't show much beyond the surface. It's a bit like listening to someone talk about a book they only skimmed. And that's the real concern. Depth. The original story had big ideas behind all the action. Media control, government, violence, the value of human life in a world obsessed with spectacle. But the way this version is being presented, those ideas seem like background noise to the big action moments and flashy visuals. It's hard to say whether the film will actually explore them or just use them as decoration. There's also been a lot of focus on the music. Edgar Wright has a reputation for picking fun, catchy tracks. That's definitely the case here. The soundtrack is stylish and energetic, but again, it adds to the identity crisis. With music that makes you want to dance, mixed with serious themes and emotional stakes, it's hard to tell what feeling the movie wants to leave you with. You can almost imagine people walking out of the theatre unsure whether to clap or shrug. Now, financially speaking, this looks like a big budget film. It's got the effects, the cast, the glossy visuals, everything you'd expect from a project that probably cost upwards of $100 million. But can it make that money back? That's a big question. It's launching in a packed release window, and if it doesn't blow people away right out of the gate, it could easily get buried by the competition. Studios are banking a lot on audience nostalgia and name recognition. Predictions vary. Some say it could surprise everybody and do well just because of Wright's name and the current popularity of dystopian thrillers. Others think it'll struggle, especially if it ends up feeling like another overcooked remake. The online buzz hasn't been overwhelmingly positive or negative. It's more confused than anything. Confused buzz isn't great when you're trying to build anticipation. Some fans are genuinely hopeful. They see signs that the story is trying to return to the roots of the original book. That's a good thing, but others are worried that it's just dressing up the same old ideas with new tech and flashy visuals. A lot of people have said, please don't let this turn into another flashy reboot that misses the point. And that's a fair concern. We have seen it before. So what's the takeaway here? It looks like this version of The Running Man is trying to juggle a lot. It wants to be bold and loud, but also smart and emotional. It wants to entertain and then make you think. And that's a tough balance to pull off. And not many movies have managed to do it well. Right now, all we can say is that this project feels like it is stuck between two worlds. It doesn't quite commit to being a deep, meaningful story, but it also doesn't fully embrace being a big dumb action flick. Instead, it is somewhere in the middle, and that middle might not be strong enough to carry it. That kind of indecision can be the downfall of even the most visually stunning films. Anyway, that's the entire situation. The hype is out there, the doubts are loud, and the trailer has certainly gotten people talking. Whether this movie crashes or soars, it's going to be one of those films people remember, for better or worse. So keep your expectations measured, hope for the best, but maybe be ready for another pretty looking disappointment. We'll find out soon enough. Peace out.